Tesla's biggest event of 2025 is happening in just a couple of weeks. The date is November 6th. Invites will be going out shortly, and we've just got some new info on a lot of the big announcements that Tesla is set to unveil. Let me tell you what this November event is going to show us and why, even before that happens, Tesla has a lot of new stuff they're going to start unveiling in just a couple of days. But first, let me start with two things really quick. Number one of my favorite apps for iOS or Android you can try for free called Sentry Pro that gives you live real-time alerts anytime your car is parked. But before I talk about that, I probably should address the elephant in the room. Tesla pricing is changing in about a day or so from now. Tesla's got a warning on their website saying that on September 21st, pricing is going to change. Their lease promotion is going to end. The price is going to go up about $80 per month. And also we've heard from a Tesla employee that demand for a Model Y right now is so high and inventory is so low that they might be raising prices. And it looks like on the 21st, they're going to raise not just the lease price, but also the general MSRP price of the Model Y. But enough with the doom and gloom, because again, there is going to be the end of the tax credit, but Tesla is planning many announcements, big and small, that they're going to use to incentivize people to still get excited and buy Teslas, starting first with brand new colors, because who doesn't want an option of 4 new colors? We've got evidence from Tesla's code itself from the app that a Silk Road silver color is being sort of worked on and should be coming soon as an option you can buy. Also, for the very first time, Glacier Blue, a beautiful light blue color that was exclusive to China, is finally coming to more markets. And this sort of fulfills the Tesla prophecy, what they said all the way back in January, where they're going to unify the color palette around the world. So Glacier Blue should be coming to all markets. There's an all-new Starlight Gold, sort of a champagne color that we have, again, only in China right now. That should be coming to other markets as well. And then there's been evidence that Tesla might be looking to bring back the very beautiful, rich crimson midnight cherry. So potentially 4 new color options could be launching as soon as October 1st. Another announcement that Tesla really hopes that you won't care about, but I know many of you guys are going to absolutely love. This is a really big deal for you guys. Are 2 changes to the Model 3. And we've got confirmation from this happening in regulatory filings, so it's officially happening. Number 1 is a front bumper camera. Yes, the inevitable front bumper camera is finally coming to the Model 3, but not just that, but also the turn signal stalk that was very unceremoniously removed with the Model 3 is now making a permanent return. And we had heard a couple of months ago that Tesla was going to offer this as a retrofittable option where you could obviously, buy it after the fact, spend the money, Tesla would install it for you. No. They've changed that now. Now, just like the Model Y, from the factory, the Model 3 is going to come with a turn signal stalk, and the turn buttons built into the wheel will be removed. So for better or worse, the turn signal stalk will not be a permanent feature of the Model Y and Model 3. If you're not a fan of the turn signal stalk, the only choice you have is to go with a Cybertruck, an S, or an X, because I think too many customers complained that Tesla is now bringing it back as a permanent fixture and permanent feature of the Model 3 and Model Y. And sort of following that theme, it seems like there are a number of Tesla features that were sort of on some models, not on others, that Tesla is finally going to bring across the board and sort of unify the offerings on all their Teslas. For example, the new Model Y L and the Model Y Performance have a slightly larger and thinner bezeled, and some people are saying better looking display in those models that others don't have. And it looks like what Tesla's going to do is just bring that standard, slightly larger screen to all Model Ys and maybe even Model 3s. Same goes for the thigh support, again, in the Model Y L, in the Model Y Performance. And then one of those under the hood changes that seems small on the surface, but I do think is going to be a very big deal for many of you out there, is that Tesla is looking to swap in a 5G cell modem into their cars, inevitably in Q4. We'd heard rumors about this back in February, hasn't happened yet. Seems like Q4 is a good time to do it. And basically, this would be giving you faster data speeds for Tesla Theater, gaming, and maybe more importantly, downloading updates in your car, something you currently cannot do on the LTE plans built in. And that sort of leads to what will likely be the star of the show at this November event, which should be a couple of major Model Y announcements, because there are at least 3, maybe 4 new variations of the Model Y we should be getting in Q4 in the US and around the world, starting with one that might just be the biggest surprise that no one saw coming. And that would be the introduction of a true Model Y ultra long range. I'm not talking about the Model Y L, that's the luxurious component of the Model Y, I'll come back to in a moment, but a ultra long range model. Many have wanted Tesla to really push the limits of this, to give us a bigger battery. In fact, it was Top Gear that said we were going to get like some crazy 500-mile range Model Y, something like that, some crazy big battery. Was it 475, 500, something crazy like that. And we've been waiting and waiting for more info. And now we might have just gotten a little bit of a sneak peek as to exactly how Tesla might just pull this off. Just a couple of weeks ago over in China, Tesla launched a Model 3 Plus that was a long-range rear-wheel drive variant of the vehicle, nothing we haven't seen before, but this has a higher density battery, and rumor has it some tweaks to the chemistry of that battery to give this more range than we've ever seen before. At least in the Chinese market, Tesla is touting this as the longest range vehicle that they've ever produced. And many would love to see that sort of wizardry come to other models in the lineup, which might just come not only to the States, but also what about a Model Y Plus variant that would be able to pack in a higher density battery and maybe give us a much longer range version. This is the one Model Y variant we know the least info about, and this is still a relatively new thing, but it definitely seems like Tesla is feeling the pressure, not just internationally, but especially domestically with Lucid and what they're doing with the Gravity and their battery chemistry and how they're pushing different battery technologies, that Tesla needs to do more when it comes to range, and they might just introduce a new Plus variant of both the 3 and the Y that could be the ultra long range versions we've long been waiting for. Now, the other versions of the Model Y are a little bit less mysterious, but still super exciting, and there are 3 other ones we could see: a performance model, a Model Y L, and a budget version of the Model Y, the long-rumored Model 2, Model Q. Now, I'll start with the ones that are definitely happening. Budget Tesla, I mean, Elon and Tesla have confirmed now how many times that it's launching in Q4, so this is like a given, and we've already seen images of this, so we know it's going to be basically a smaller, more compact Model Y, no glass roof, a little bit of a tweaked design, just a lot of things they're doing to cut down on costs. What we really still don't know, besides, I guess, the final design, even though we have a good idea of that, and what's going to be the most kind of, make or break thing for this thing is going to be price. We don't know what pricing of this budget model is going to be. I think that could be a real big thing we see, obviously, and Tesla will discuss probably at length at this November event. Also, Model Y Performance, this thing is already out in multiple countries. Tesla's confirmed it's coming to the US. In fact, we just got a spy shot of it the other day that's not even a spy shot because it was tested fully uncovered, so we know a performance version is coming. One of the other things we've heard is that Tesla is going to try to utilize more of the car's cameras for Sentry modes. You're able to see exactly what is going on with your car from all vantage points. For example, Cybertruck is getting an update. There's been some controversy whether it's rolling out now or rolling out soon, where the B pillars will soon be part of Sentry mode, which is great. But one of the things that I would love to see that Tesla's just not going to do is to make your car like reactive and even proactive and get it fighting back against the bad guys when Sentry mode goes off, because just displaying on the screen doesn't really do a lot of good, which is why I love Sentry Pro, because it kind of fights back against the bad guys for you. So I've got it set up to honk when a threat is detected. So let's say I'm a bad guy, I see a Tesla parked here, I'm gonna start to go around and see if I can creep in the doors and see what's going on, and oh! Like the name suggests, Sentry Pro actually turns Sentry mode in your Tesla Pro by allowing you to not only get live real-time alerts anytime Sentry mode goes off to your watch, your phone, on iOS or Android, but also what I love is that they've got these beta actions where you can actually honk your car's horn or flash the lights anytime Sentry mode goes off. It uses the official Tesla API for all its connection. It's going to work with all the vehicles on your account. Again, both iOS or Android. You can try it for free. free. And I mean, don't take my word for it. Users around the world absolutely love this app. They love the peace of mind. They love the utility. And not only are there various amounts of like subscription offerings for this that are very affordable, but if you just want to buy it once, own it forever, have it on all your cars, there's a limited time deal that'll give you some extra special savings on that at the link down below. So if you want to learn more, check it out for yourself today. Try it for free, especially right now. You're doing your road trips, you're doing your holiday planning. You want to make sure your Tesla is safe no matter where you are in the world, which is why Sentry Pro is here to help. So check it out. Try it for free at the link right down below in the description. And then the last kind of wild card that there's a lot of conflicting reports on is Model YL. From what we've seen overseas, this model is selling incredibly well, so much so that it's kind of sold out for certain stretches of time. And again, a lot of people, even some longtime Tesla loyalists, say it just doesn't make Tesla any sense or doesn't make them look any good to not bring this to other markets, including the US. So there is a growing feeling in the community that a Model YL surprise could be coming sometime in Q4 or I guess Q1 of 2026, but definitely budget model performance. We know those are coming, and a Model YL wouldn't be the biggest shocker ever to come to the North American market and others around the world. And again, I think this November event, is going to be very, very telling. We also should be getting some new info about the Hardware 5 camera system. Elon continues to say this is going to be a really big deal. It'll be way better for full self-driving. And he said we should see this by the end of this year. So November would be an apt time to actually get some info on this. And then, of course, in sort of conjunction with that, full self-driving version 14, which, by the way, we should get a free trial of, should be rolling out before the end of the year. We're hearing it's actually going to employees right now, so it'll be sort of in final stages of testing and should be one of the most significant FSD updates we've ever seen, not just giving us better features and making full self-driving more confident, more smooth, but is like hopefully one of the final pieces of the puzzle to actually giving us FSD unsupervised, where we can sit back, relax, sleep, go on our phone, do whatever, and the car actually drive itself. That's been the goal for years, and Tesla says it should be coming in some capacity before the end of this year. It is kind of funny, though, that Elon says one thing and then people actually believe another. Prediction markets, by the way, Kalshi is my go-to. They give this a 7% chance of happening before November and only a 21% chance of this happening before 2026, which is kind of, interesting, kind of add some context to this. Of course, if you guys didn't know, Kalshi, it's kind of like investing in current events instead of like just kind of individual stocks. You get to invest in a kind of events around companies you know about and you care about. For example, they've got a bunch of Tesla markets all around Optimus and about Tesla production this quarter, discontinuing the Cybertruck, a lot of interesting things. If you guys want to check out Kalshi, all the different markets they've got, pop culture, sports, politics, I'll leave a link down below, and I've also got a special credit for you guys through my special link down there as well. So definitely check that out. By the way, I saw some questions about this November event, so let me clear those up real quick. November 6th is the date. This is the annual shareholder meeting. It is going to be at the Giga Texas factory in Austin, Texas, and it is open to the public in two forms. So obviously it's like a live stream, so you can be anywhere in the world and watch this thing. It's not a secret thing, but in terms of getting access locally, you don't have to be a resident. You don't have to be even, I think, in the US, but you have to be, and you have to prove you're a Tesla shareholder. So typically what Tesla has done in the last couple of years is they do a shareholder lottery where if they have like a link they're going to open up probably relatively soon here. You submit your name, your info, your interest in going, and then you submit proof of shares. You can have one share, just you have to submit proof. They do a lottery system where they will invite people to come. And usually they invite a couple hundred people to come to the event and you get to go. It's a little bit of a cool event. You get to see some things, talk to Tesla employees, and then they have the actual meeting and they've got some Q&A and things like that. Super cool. I've got the chance to attend last year, which was awesome, and hopefully this year as well. So if you are a Tesla shareholder, I'll publicize when that goes up, and it'll be a link if you want to attend that event. But again, the date is set November 6th, and it'll be at the Austin, Texas factory. Of course, I've got a lot of thanks to give to a lot of my partners who make these videos possible. My friends at Drive Protected make the best DIY PPF you can get get on the market. They've got options for every single Tesla. You can go the clear route. You can go the matte finish route. They've got ceramic coating options. They've got cleaning products as well. And best of all is you can save so much money by doing this yourself. Don't go to the shop down the street. Don't go with some no-name company. Go with Drive Protected, your #1 source, super high quality materials, and they will walk you through the process step by step, and you will save thousands of dollars by doing this yourself. And I promise you, if I can do it, you can do it. My code Rosenfeld will get you 10% off. So be sure to check out Drive Protected, linked down below. Also, speaking of protecting our cars, I think we all love a good pair of floor mats. That's where my friends at 3W Liners come in. They have got an amazing set of floor liners for basically every single Tesla and every single car on the road. They've got an amazing attention to detail here with their design. They are custom fit to fit perfectly inside of your Tesla. They give you amazing coverage built with really high quality durable material that's going to keep your car safe, also super easy to clean. These are the best value, and I can save you guys even more money. I think I've got a 35% discount code you can use by using my special code down below. So not only are they great as their price currently, but I can save you even more money with my special code. So check that out down below as well. Of course, a good-looking, well-protected Tesla is great, but if someone was to vandalize your car, I don't think you'd be too happy. That's why I love my friends over at Sentry Pro. You can try it totally for free on iOS or Android, and it is an app that gives you instant alerts the moment Sentry mode is activated. You can even now have your car flash its lights or honk the horn to deter anyone when Sentry mode is activated. No having to wait for the alarm. Sentry Pro is proactive and jumps on there and does this for you. Love the peace of mind, love the real-time alerts. Works with every single Tesla in the lineup, and of course, as well, it's using the secure stuff to connect to Tesla, and one subscription is going to cover all the Teslas on your account. So if you've got a fleet of them, you will be protected with Sentry Pro. They've got a limited time deal where you can save 40% off on a lifetime subscription. So pay once, have it forever. Pretty big discount right now. So check that out. The link down below as well. And then of course, I love my friends over at TPARTS. They make amazing Tesla accessories here to totally transform your vehicle on the inside and out. They've got carbon fiber spoilers. They've got organizers. They've got hubs and everything in between, including some nice lighting solutions as well. They've got some amazing solutions. I've got a great coupon code from them as well, link down below. And then of course, last but certainly not least, I love my friends at Tesla Emblems. You might have seen me mention them in the beginning of the video. They have some really creative, fun, and affordable ways to upgrade your Tesla and your Tesla accessories. Like I love their key card wraps. Like it's super easy to put a wrap on here. They have so many fun designs, and it just really makes your Tesla experience feel unique. I've never gotten more questions on my Tesla key card than when I had it wrapped with Elon's black Amex card, which was a lot of fun. Of course, they've also got some great solutions for customizing your car as well. You can customize the emblems, the charge port, and just they've got some really cool designs. Like I've got a plaid like Tesla emblem overlay on my Model X Plaid, just sort of fun to have. And they sort of let you customize your Tesla. These days, when so many Teslas look basically the same on every single street corner and every city around the world, this is sort of a nice way to personalize your car, make it look like its own, and of course, won't break the bank. Very, very affordable. And of course, I've got a coupon code for you guys here as well if you want to save. So of course, check that out down below. And with that, I've hopefully giving away some Amazon money you guys can enjoy. And of course, again, huge thanks to my channel partners. None of this would be possible without them. The giveaways wouldn't be possible without them. So please, if you're looking to accessorize your Tesla, protect your Tesla, just enhance your Tesla ownership experience, these are the companies I trust, I work with, I love. Link down below. And of course, you've got a coupon code you can use for all of these down below as well. So check it out and save today. And let me know if you got that Amazon gift card. All right, guys. So with that being said, what are your thoughts on that event? What are you excited to see? What announcements do you think we're going to get? Or do you anticipate any like Apple one more thing kind of moments? Any kind of surprises or curveballs? Please drop a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys so much. You're amazing. Thank you for support and watching these videos on the channel. I appreciate you all. I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see you guys in the next one.